Well, hello there, everybody. I have been asked many times on how this forced transition is affecting me. And at this point, I would like to remind everybody that at this point in time, my forced relocation has still not been given a reason. Uh, so, with that in mind, uh, how it affects me, professionally, the easy one. Uh, Well, basically, everything is now currently shut down. From the moment he told me that I had to get out, uh, no production happened, no videos happened, um, no, other than me trying to slip a pair of making tongs together before I left. Uh, no work was done, and because I have no place to do work, none has happened since. Um, Now that's just me and my blacksmithing kit. I can still do it without any issue. I just need to find a spot, but since I haven't done that yet, I haven't been able to find, I haven't looking, have not found a spot yet. And then there was all of the other equipment that I had access to, and all of the projects that I was involved with, both singularly and as a group effort. Michael had armor for BattleBot. Amber had a potassium nitrate reactor that we were going to work on. Trish had a furnace that we wanted 3,000 degrees so that we could melt steel, do steel casting. Uh, and of course, all of that's just proved. Uh, I was making some high-end oak and walnut cylindrical jewelry box, um, and a variety of other very intricate woodworking projects that are just now simply gone because I don't have a place to store them, nor the tools to uh, work with them. For example, one of them was a lathe project. I don't have a lathe, um, so that one kind of went. Table saw, band saw, both things that I have to have for these projects that I don't have. I mean, so there's a complete loss of all of that. I was just ramping up to where I had all the tools and the equipment, so that one of my services that I was going to be offering was custom furniture. I do a whole wide range of custom metal, not only from blacksmithing to almost all metal fabrication to high-end uh, woodworking, furniture, ornamentation, and the like. And yeah, that's still there. Uh, so yeah, so and then there's the loss of these classes in my income. So yeah, that's professionally everything's gone. Well, everything but my personal equipment, but it's in storage, not able to do anything because I don't have a place to use it. So that's how it's going professionally. Personally, well, the separation of my friends, uh, and the closest thing that I have to a real family, uh, it makes it difficult. The isolation is giving me feelings of abandonment. Um, and it's hard. Little things. Um, I was being depressed, and I'm going to have to swap batteries and pick this up later. I just got red line on my battery. I will catch you in a few. All right. Well, I believe I was talking about, or getting ready to talk about, uh, if I hadn't already started. So, one of the things, an example of the isolation and abandonment, um, I was in two hotel rooms ago, and I was watching Young Sheldon. and it was the one with the announcement of the Nobel Prize. And he was talking about how neutrinos were always alone, and the fact that my friends went around. I mean, I wasn't even. I mean, I was in completely unfamiliar terrain. Um, I was completely isolated. I mean, uh, just. I mean, it's just a text. I mean, it's. I mean, you have the understanding that yes, I could have done all of this, but it's most of it's in the mind. It's not that they themselves are abandoning me, but it is that I am abandoned. Now I know that doesn't make any sense, um, uh, but it's complete and utter desperation. I mean, it's close to the edge of where it's like, why live? Um, Now sometimes that's a very hard question to answer, uh, and because of this shift, I'm not answering it. I'm just moving forward. Because frankly, I don't think that I would like the answer. Because, um, yeah, it's difficult. And I think this the one of the few things, if the only thing, is that I do have that tiny, tiny thread of a line back to other human beings. The community that I was ripped out of, uh, um, I guess the best way would be where I'm being shunned by the leadership, but yet the others are going, yeah, we'll just kind of go around him on this one. Uh, so, and then of course, then there's the whole why is this happening? And that big question of I mean, what is the reason? I mean, because without that, there's no how, why is this happening? Um, Unless it's, to take, uh, unless it's just someone, and I'm not saying it is because I don't know, I really don't, unless it's just someone saying, I don't like you and kicking me out. I mean, it feels that way. It feels that way a lot. And the evidence that's been presented to me that I can see uh, would strongly suggest that. But there's no way to know 100% for sure. So there's just the only way to look at it is life is just being evil. Um, and right now, I go from uncontrollable fits, like that one with the study with the young Sheldon incident. I was talking about uh, neutrinos and how they're always alone, and how he was always going to be alone. And I mean, at that point in time, it triggered. I mean, I went into an emotional collapse. Uh, I mean, I initially wanted to rant about it as, oh, an hour and a half, but I look back at it, um, and all things considered, it was more like maybe 40 to 50, maybe 60 minutes at most, but still curled up in a ball, just vegetative, not able to do anything. Um, so, and that's what the people around me, just having the people around me do, is they help me maintain that. So, I don't know what I'm going to be doing from here. Uh, I know that I'm going to try and get some research done on the computer before I'm out of my hotel room. Obviously, get this up, and then I'm going to go see if I can get my job to go through DEQ. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and remember, you're all wonderful people. And don't forget, my GoFundMe link is down below, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good day.